Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitchin', episode 383. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 100 plus 100 plus 98 plus 1 plus 1 is 383, cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, people.
Hope you had a good week.
Hello. Happy it's gonna be May. It is May.
More on that in a minute.
Really?
Happy May.
Are we doing a dance and singing
No,
number,
we're
or what's
not
happening?
doing a dance. No.
Wrong channel.
Did we have anything momentous happen this past week?
Nope. Not really.
Not really. It's been fairly quiet
Very rainy.
and very rainy.
Yep. Very
The
dreary.
neighborhood is going to vibrate with the sound of lawnmowers when
Yes.
this all starts.
You know how they say April showers bring May flowers? Don't believe it.
Believe it goes right into May.
Yeah. That's so aggressive. Okay.
Anyway, hope you're doing well, and thanks for stopping in and seeing what we've been
What's
doing.
happening here?
What's happening?
It's
You
happening.
need to know what's happening all the time.
All the time.
So, we'll start with the first sound effect,
Yep.
because we're fancy.
Because we are fancy with the sound effects, okay? Ready?
Yeah. That's the sound for Pam's Pam comment. I'm Pam, and it's the comment that I like the most.
Yep.
And it came to us from our friend Jess at Sloan Stitches. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
And, you know, you got to love these kids, quote unquote.
These kids.
Last week, when we were joking around about
It's gonna be May.
it's going to be May,
Yeah.
I made a huge mistake.
Error.
Which I will never make again.
Error.
So Jess says, Steph and I made the exact same face when Pam said Backstreet Boys. Of course, it was insane.
Because it's not the Backstreet
So that was
Boys.
blasphemous, and I apologize to all of you,
All boy band fanatics.
all the boy band
Thank
fanatics,
you so much.
all the 80s babies.
Thank you, Jess, for validating my feelings.
She wasn't the only one, but she
Good.
was the one that made me laugh.
I'm
the
glad
most.
to feel like I have a united front. I appreciate that very much.
Gotta love them.
So what did you do to Jess's comment, Pam?
I pinned it to the top of all the comments after last week's video.
That's so great.
Because that's what I do, because that's why I call it Pam's pinned comment.
Because it's pinned.
Kind of all fits.
Yeah, it does it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. And that's the sound for Silver and Gold.
So exciting.
Silver and Gold is our FlossTube shout-out segment of our FlossTubes where we pick two FlossTubers we recommend highly.
Highly.
Sometimes one is a little newer than the other.
Well, that would be
Sometimes
the
not.
point.
But it comes from the old Girl Scout song, and we're both old Girl Scouts, so there you go.
I don't know about old, but okay. Speak for yourself.
Here we go with the ageism again. Here we go. Our first FlossTube shout out goes to Danielle at Craft D Stitches. And Danielle is right up the road in Columbus.
Yep.
She is new in FlossTube land. She started making FlossTubes almost a year ago. In June of 2024.
Happy anniversary, Danielle.
You're coming up on your first year, Danielle.
So exciting.
Danielle is a mom of 2 or 3 little crumb crushers, I think.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And as she says, I think one of her charts says, my life runs on cuddles and caffeine. And she said I had to stitch it because that's my life. She stitches a variety of designs. Cute stuff. Frosted Pumpkin. She's doing the Brooks Books animal, Advent animals, pardon me.
I need to start that so much.
I know. But on the other hand, she's also working on a set of stockings from the Cooler Design Studio.
Which are beautiful.
She's got 2 or 3 big full coverage Hayes going.
So the whole spectrum
So she is like,
of cross stitching.
she is all over the place.
All over, and we love that because so are we.
She is. She did the Stitch the Summer Olympics that Steph and I did. And she's been to StitchCon before, and she's coming back.
Yes,
so we're going to see you in June. She's a big Disney person, so a lot of her things are Disney themed.
Awesome.
And we think you should go check out Danielle at Craft D Stitches.
And wish her a happy anniversary.
And wish her a happy FlossTube anniversary.
Yeah.
That's coming up, her first one.
Very exciting.
Our gold FlossTuber is a lovely gal named Heather. Heather is also a multi-year StitchCon attendee.
We love that.
Heather is all the way up in Cleveland.
All the way up.
And she started her channel back in February of 2022. I think he just knocked a Scrabble tile off.
Well, hold on. I don't want him to eat the Scrabble tile. Hold, please. Okay, we're back.
So as I was saying, our gold FlossTuber is Heather. She does FlossTubes under the name The 20-Minute Stitcher.
Love it.
And I have to laugh. Heather, if you're watching.
Why are we laughing?
Because she started out with really good intentions.
To do what?
To keep her videos to 20 minutes.
Oh, is that where the 20 minutes comes in?
She thought that was a niche that needed to be
filled.
There's
a lot to talk about.
That was a long time ago, Heather, and we've managed to adapt.
Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, she's a very versatile stitcher as well.
Awesome.
She, like myself, is a breast cancer survivor, and she started Simple Gifts Courage, which was the featured design for my 30 years.
Yep.
And she also did 24 Starts in 2024.
Woo!
She also stitches a variety of projects. She's into squirrels, dragons big time.
Neil, sounds like you need to check out 20-Minute Stitcher.
Yeah.
Dragons and squirrels?
I know.
This is exciting.
And she's done a variety of boards, and sometimes she has lofty goals. And we all do this. Lofty goals, and we just bite off more than we can chew.
Everything finished in one day.
My dad would say, what would my dad say? He would say a lot of things. Your eyes are bigger than your belly, right? But anyway, so she tried a variety of different boards, and she's I think she's facing reality, like
most of us do.
We all do, right? But she's a delight, and you need to go check her out.
Yeah.
She's going to be down here next month.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, she's been, I think, for several
years. Yeah.
Almost from the beginning of her FlossTube journey. So, looking forward to seeing both girls in June.
Yeah.
Go check out Danielle at Crafty Stitches.
And Heather
at the 20-Minute Stitcher.
Yep.
I think you'll enjoy both of them.
Absolutely. We did. So there you go.
Absolutely.
I don't need that pin, but thank you. Because I don't want to throw it away, because then you'd be mad.
No, I need it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
What have you been stitching on this week, Steph?
Pam is on it this week. Okay, she's on it, y'all. All right. So I have been just cruising through.
Yeah.
My Disagree pattern from Rebel Stitcher. This came out at Market in March, and I started this on April 20th, and I'm stitching this with my girlfriend Alexa. She was just at Stitch West. I keep saying I need to touch base with her. Alexa, if you're watching, how far are you?
Report in.
Thank you so much. And I need to post in the Facebook group for the sale.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I am stitching mine on, and if you've never seen this pattern, it says, we can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist.
Very good.
Amen. So, I'm stitching mine on 32 count linen from Color and Cotton in the color Ophelia, which I believe was the fabric of the month in September of last year. So I do not know if it's in her permanent line, but I'll link Color and Cotton below and you can check, because it's a really beautiful neutral.
It is great.
And I am using, it's obviously monochromatic, and I am using the color Freedom from Gentle Arts, and I started in the upper left-hand corner, and I've been kind of working my way down along that left side. So, wow, I got a lot done this week. So, I finished the butterfly over there, and I know there's like random letters, but if I have like a little tiny piece of thread left that I can't do a motif with, then I'll just put it in a letter and call it a day. So the progress for this week is basically all of what you're looking at right now. So I got, like I said, finished the butterfly, finished that other corner motif, brought that down, and then did the first bottom flower motif there. And then these two here as well. So, I mean, I love the one thread look. It's just so pretty. I love it so much. So, I mean, that is as tall as it's going to be. This is a full fat quarter of linen. So, but yeah, I love it so much. I love it so much. So,
yeah, it's looking lovely.
It's really, really, really pretty.
Yeah.
So, but that, it's just really easy to stitch on at night, and it's a good baseball watching piece because it's just one color, and I don't really have to think very hard, so that's exciting. And yeah, it's been a really fun, easy stitch.
It'll be beautiful when it's done.
So yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah. So very good.
Very nice.
So that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
What about you, Pam? What have you been doing with your life?
Well, I've been stitching.
Where to begin?
Yeah, where to begin?
Yeah.
I'll start with my sale from this past week.
Okay.
And it's a big one.
It's a great place to start.
This is a sale from Teresa Kogut for her Patreons, and it's called Hometown, and it is a 2-year sale.
Okay. What's the hashtag? Does it have a hashtag?
Probably Hometown sale. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay.
And the only picture that I was able to grab quickly was the beginnings of it.
But look how humongous that is.
It's going to be huge. And I managed to just about complete that picture.
There you go. It's like a Teresa Kogut of Hawk Run.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With all the buildings and stuff?
I'm doing mine on 36 count up in the attic from Fox and Rabbit.
Yep.
And I enjoy it, but
it's a lot.
As one of my friends said this past week, the 15th of the month, I just download it.
Yep.
You know, and I'm kind of that way. So I was really glad that my wheel spun it because I was able to get
some
another building
progress
done. And I was telling Steph that, you know, that was kind of my goal. Let me just get another building done. So I was able to get the basket shop done. Can you hold it
Absolutely,
better?
yep.
I think you can. So it's one thread over on 36, one thread over 2.
And it's all DMC, so
yeah,
you can split the buildings in half.
Teresa made a few changes to overdyes, but depending on whether you caught those when you got to them, and if you're far behind like I am, you didn't necessarily catch them all. But
so pretty.
There haven't been that many.
So that was the building. The red building is what you got done this week, yeah?
Yep.
So.
Yep. I think she changed the color on that to an overdyed, but when I looked online what the overdyed would have looked like, I think I like the original DMC better.
Well, then there you go, Pam.
So, yeah, this is obviously
really
going to take a long time. Well past 2 years for me.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking. So
I got you. But
so
it's
that
really
was
pretty.
my sal, and I spin my sal wheel once a week. I'll spin it again tomorrow.
So then you're done working on this one for this week, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, so we had a new month come up on my temperature chart that I'm doing this year.
Oh, baby.
This is the second temperature chart I've ever done. This is from a group in France.
Yeah.
And it's called Projet Temperature. So it's 12 stalks of buds or blooms, if you will.
Blooms, if you will.
And they give you the both the Celsius and the Fahrenheit temperature ranges.
That's so kind of them.
I'm doing this on something field from Thornfield, I think.
Yeah.
From
Needle and Flax.
Needle and Flax. And so obviously April is done. I'm not kind of working ahead and getting all my...
Are you done with all the April flowers? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So this is what it looks like. April is done and I've started May.
Look how pretty that is, Pam.
So you can see the progression of temperatures.
Yeah.
Obviously from our part of the world.
Cute.
Yep.
Cute, cute,
so it's
cute.
fun. That's pretty much my
Look at that bunny.
morning coffee stitch. Just
Okay.
make my coffee and put in my color, look up my temperature.
Do you do it every day?
Every day.
Yeah. Okay. Pam loves a routine, if you couldn't tell. Pam
Listen,
thrives
if I didn't
in
have
structure.
If I didn't have a routine,
it would be chaos.
It would be chaotic.
Literal chaos.
Chaotic.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Pam. And so I'll link the Facebook group below for y'all if you are interested.
And when you get to the Facebook group, obviously you join. They don't ask you any questions.
Oh, no.
And then you go up to the file section at the top of the Facebook group, and there are 4 different PDFs that you need to download. Okay. They're all in French, but I think if you think of temperature in French,
sure,
you'll find all 4 that you need.
Yeah.
So, anyway. And there are lots of people working on it.
That's great.
So,
it's a pretty
for
one.
WIPGO, I'm on the first half of May was, again, Rural Post Office.
Woohoo!
This was, is a Bucilla kit from 2014. Looks like that. And the first few days of May, I actually connected snow to snow.
Oh, snow to
So if you
snow.
remember, the big milestone was to get this back tire done.
Yep.
And I had stitched this, when I was 12.
Right.
So to connect the snow to the snow
huge.
Was like people rave about, my border matched up. Well, I was happy that my snow matched up.
I was happy your snow matched up too, Pam.
So there's a few rows of snow, I think, down here. And then there's more.
Wow, that is literally all full coverage.
Yeah. Kit floss, kit material, which is almost like burlap.
No, I mean, it's not.
It's just...
It's thick.
It's thick.
Yeah.
Okay. But, this is a long-term project, and I have it on my board multiple times.
Yeah, sure.
Multiple.
Here, give me that, Pam. Come here, Pammy.
That's the one with the real stretched-out Q-snap. Don't take it out of the Q-snap.
Pam, I'm not. I would never dream of doing that.
The world would come to an end.
It will stop spinning.
It would. My BS wheel, which is barely started, has kind of a story to it.
The project or the wheel?
The project.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay,
so I think one of the first retreats, if not Stephanie's first retreat.
Which was the Tiara retreat.
Which was a Tiara retreat. I don't know if they still call it Tiara or not.
I have no idea.
It's over in West Harrison, Indiana, just over the line. And
the Ohio-Indiana line, just in case you're wondering what line she's talking about.
I had in mind to stitch this. I'd stitched a couple of Just Nance before. Okay. Not any of the dimensional ones.
Yeah. They have a ton of those.
There are several of them. And many of you know the little mice and this, that, and the other. Okay. So there were a couple of ladies sitting at a table. And it was relatively early in retreat schedule. Hardly anybody had come in. And I went over to this woman and she was stitching on Scream House. Which is a dimensional Just Nan. Okay. And I was oohing and ahhing over it. And I was
losing
just
my mind.
Losing my mind.
Sorry, did you see that person?
And she was actually almost done with the stitching. Clearly not the assembly.
Right, because it's a whole nother ball of wax.
And so she looked at me. I had never met her before. She looked at me and she said, well, I'm almost done. Give me your mailing address and I'll send it to you. Hello? Hello? Not, are you home?
Yeah.
So... within a couple weeks, I think, this came in.
Oh, yeah, it came really quickly.
And let me show you what it kind of is going to look like. Not kind of, but... and I will not be doing the assembly.
Oh, absolutely not.
But this is what the cover looks like. And this appears to be a photocopy. I'll be completely honest.
But it is out of print.
But it is out of print. And you put this little house together. And... the outside is on kind of a purpley gray, and the inside is a purple.
Right. Yeah.
So I have 2 pieces of coloring cotton cut. And I'm working on the very first front door of the house, if you will.
Right, which is this right here, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, so these are all the different sides. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 sides.
And then you open it.
Right.
And then you get in there.
Yes.
And then all 4 sides come out, and it becomes like a scissor holder. Mm-hmm. And look at the little witch.
It's just amazing.
I mean, look at the inside of that. Like, that is wild times. It's so pretty. Oh,
so I took
kick
this.
You in the face.
Well, I don't know if it will be Susan. By the time I get it done, it may be Susan's grandchild. By the time I get it done.
If it's Susan's grandchild, how old does that make you, Pam?
I'll be gone.
Yeah.
I'll be gone. Clearly.
Okay. This is an amazing piece of art.
No kidding.
And then this is on the bottom. Look what's on the bottom. Oh, it's cute as heck.
I think I read somewhere.
Tell us about what you read,
Pam.
Oh, this was an exclusive to Silver Needle.
Yeah. Nan used to work at the Silver Needle.
Yeah, that's right.
As my understanding goes. That's where she started designing.
Yeah. And I kitted this up for you for some Christmas.
Yes. So the 2 fabrics that I picked out were both
color and cotton.
Both color and cotton. One a Joblin, which is tombstone, which
is the outside.
Which is the outside, and the other one is a linen, which is called periwinkle. So this is going to be for the inside, which I haven't even unwrapped. Okay,
right.
This is the tombstone, and I'm on the front, and I took this to a crockpot retreat in Michigan, not the one we go to now.
Right.
Because the one we go to now is in Indiana. Hello.
Right. Yes.
And I had just done like 10 stitches on this.
Right.
And I don't really remember
Talk about BS.
Why I started way up in this corner. But I don't think it's going to be an issue.
No.
Because of the assembly procedure.
Look how freaking cute that is.
So that's the front.
Yep.
And the middle will have this huge ghost welcoming you into Screamhouse.
Yes, ma'am.
But I worked on this morning. I love this checkerboard pumpkin. She was...
Isn't that a hat on top of the pumpkin?
Where?
The pumpkins have hats on.
Oh, you're right.
Of course.
So that's the hat on the pumpkins on both sides. That's right, Steph.
Yep.
I needed to back up and
right. Yeah.
But close up, it was like a pumpkin. Oh, it's a pumpkin hat. The detail.
It's just so good.
I've done Noah's Needle.
Yep. Which is another just Nan.
Yeah, and I've done another Halloween one with the witches going in all directions in a circle. I can't think of the name.
I will say that this is going to be like a smidgen smaller than the model because the models were done on 30 count.
Okay.
And yours is 32. I mean, it's...
Okay. Yeah. I didn't even pay any attention to that, honestly.
Well, when I was kitting it up, I had to look to see about
and maybe that's why you told me to start it with narrow margins. Do you suppose?
That would have nothing to do with it. So
okay, never mind.
I would think that you don't need like 2 or 3 inches around because it's all going to be connected.
Yeah, it's all going to be sewn together.
I'm saying? So, yeah.
But it is a little bit, I don't stitch in hand, I've had to almost to get up in that corner. And I just didn't want to. No, I don't hate it. But I didn't want to have to think back to when I started it. Did I have a reason for starting it up in the corner?
I just think it's assembly.
And I think it was just the assembly part. I'll clearly have enough fabric.
Oh, yeah.
But there'll be several pieces to it. So, isn't that fun?
Yep, very fun. But that's
when
just
that came up on the...
you don't get to work on it past this week, right?
No, it's the barely started. So I work on it all month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because I only spin that wheel once a month.
That's exciting.
So, so I worked a lot on that this morning. Made quite a bit of progress.
Tiny little bag for this big old project.
I know. Might switch it up. Okay, and then, so those were whips. And then at the start of May, I wanted to commemorate 2 things for May.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of a history nut, and I like all the...
holidays.
Well, I like starts having a special significance for when I start them.
Yeah. Okay? Oh, sure.
So the first is May is, see if I can get this in. Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Love it.
Okay, so it's pretty inclusive. And I had purchased one of our friend Christy's designs.
Yep.
And she is Salty Stitcher Designs, LLC. And she had designed this called Hawaiian Petroglyphs. So Hawaiian Petroglyphs, I mean, that is native Hawaiian right there.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And if you were with us last week, you know that I got my Bestitch Me fabric from Brandy last week. And it was a fabric called Wild Bouquet.
So pretty.
32 count linen. And when I showed it on the FlossTube last week, I said, oh, I have the perfect project for it.
Yep.
So what I did, just so I had something pretty to show.
Pam, all of your cross stitches pretty.
Yeah, but, you know, nobody wanted to see just this border. That would be like, what am I looking at?
Okay. Hawaiian petroglyphs, that would be the answer to that question.
Right. But I worked my way down from the corner to get in the first flower. Yeah. I don't know whether it's hibiscus. I don't know.
It kind of looks like it, but
I'm not a flower
botanist,
person.
So,
no, I'm not a botanist, and I'm not a flower connoisseur at all.
Yep.
So this is where I am on Hawaiian petroglyphs.
Look at that, y'all.
For AANH.
Yeah. You should write that up. Okay.
Heritage Month.
Look at that.
And I worked on that last night watching the ball game, and it was super fun.
Look at this gorgeous fabric, y'all.
Yeah, it's pretty. I haven't cut it down yet, but
no. Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, and we also watched another chapter of the Americas. That's right.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So
that's true.
So that was a new start.
The Andes Mountains was the episode.
Amazing. If you haven't watched that,
highly recommend. It's on
Tom Hanks can read the phone book.
Oh,
me.
So good.
So it doesn't matter what you do in terms of folding that.
But you're still going to be working on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't take it out of the Q snap.
Right.
No. Don't do that.
And also, May is also...
what? Oh, I hate this.
Just leave it.
Yep.
Also Holocaust Remembrance Days.
Yes.
And I've been wanting to do Anne Frank from The Primitive Hair for a long time. I did, as part of this series that Isabel does, I did Harriet Tubman a couple years ago on her beautiful fabric. And so I thought this would be a good time to start it. And I basically, rather than tackle her portrait from the get, I went right to the center and counted down 3 inches.
Better.
So I did get the first name in.
Anne.
Yeah.
I love it.
So uses a lot of the same color palette as Harriet Tubman.
Yeah. Well, they're all part of that same series.
Right.
Women who made history.
Yeah. Does she list the series on there? I don't know what the others would be.
Well, she lists the name of the series.
Yeah.
But no, she doesn't list the others.
She
in the
did
series.
a bunch of.
I mean, not about a bunch, but she did at least a few.
I think she did a lot that had to do with Americana at one point. Which I have. But
yeah.
So aside from the 2 new starts, those
are
our
whips
of the week.
Fancy.
Yep.
Alrighty, hold please. Promotions! Welcome to the party, Pam.
Yep.
Okay. So, All right, we have 3 things to talk about
Right.
to you today in regards to promotional items.
Yes.
So I'm trying to do better about like grouping them all together in one section so then we get all the sales pitches out of the way.
Right.
Okay, number 1 is, so the Just Keep Stitchin Spiritware sale is officially over. Thank you all so much for all of your incredible support, and we cannot wait to see them. We bought stuff for ourselves too, of course, so we're excited to get that.
Yeah.
So, it was a rousing success.
Right.
With one exception.
Yeah.
So, through Custom Ink, we select the items that we want to offer to you all. And I am personally, like, just me, not Pam, just me, I am taking full ownership of the error on this. But they typically give you a minimum that you need to sell in order for that item to go to print. Okay.
Right.
So like with t-shirts, it was like 7. Yeah. Or like the sweatshirts, I think it was like 10.
Yeah.
And the baseball hats
were not popular.
Well, it's not just that they weren't popular. It was just,
but the minimum was a very large quantity.
Like very large
quantity,
and
she didn't notice.
I should have caught it, and then we wouldn't have done them.
Right.
But I didn't catch it, and we sold them, and we did not meet the minimum.
Right.
So how that works is, so we had if it had been like,
some people bought them.
Yeah. It's not like we didn't sell any.
Yeah.
But so we had a couple options, and one of the options that we considered was like, well, we'll just buy the remaining amount of hats.
And use them
it
as
would
giveaways.
take to meet the minimum.
Yeah.
But it was an asinine amount of hats.
Yeah, it was astronomical.
Like, we need a whole room of just hats.
Yeah.
So, and
so we decided not to do that.
Yeah.
And then we researched the
like how that
FAQs
works.
on Custom Ink, and it said that, you know, they will reach out to the folks that purchased hats and let them know that they're not going to get their merchandise. Unfortunately, it was really a relatively small group of people.
Yeah.
2 of whom we know personally.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't a disaster necessarily.
No, it wasn't like hundreds of people we had to contact. And like, also, we don't have your contact information.
Right. But Custom Ink will send an email.
With a full refund.
With a full refund.
Yes, absolutely.
So, we apologize, sincerely apologize.
I know, I'm so sorry.
To those folks who did buy hats.
Please don't be mad.
And I don't think anybody will be.
And if you're mad, be mad at me. Fully be mad at me. Because I should have caught it. So.
You know, you live and learn, and you make little mistakes here and there.
Yeah.
And
but it had been like at least a couple years since we'd done a Spiritware sale, so I wasn't as familiar with it as I should have been. So again, my apologies.
The hats, the crew neck sweatshirts, and the tumblers are all going to be fine.
Nope. That's not. You just said the hats. And
oh, did I?
I
meant to say the t-shirts, the crew neck sweatshirts, and the tumblers are all going to go out.
Yep,
very soon. Yep. Within a few days of today. So, So
by mid-May.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is exciting. So again, thank you so much to all of you amazing people that supported us through the Spiritware sale. That's amazing. So thank you.
We just thought we'd run it. We hadn't run one, like Steph said, in a couple years.
Yeah.
So we knew we had some new subscribers in that time and folks coming to StitchCon.
Absolutely.
And it may be a couple years before we do it again.
We'll see.
If we ever do it again. But
we'll see.
Whatever. Okay, we want to talk about the latest sale from Historical Sampler Co.
Yes. We sort of previewed it last week.
We did. We talked about it. We showed you a picture of the beautiful swans. And as predicted, my box has come. I'll let you read off the details of this. It hasn't started yet, so there's still time.
Well, the stitching of it hasn't started yet, but the selling of this box has started yet.
Yes.
So this is the May box, okay, and it's the beginning of May, so there you go. So, okay, it is available for purchase on their website, which is the Historical Sampler Company Cotton and Twine website, which I've linked below.
Right.
Okay. Then, so you can show them the design, which features a pair of regal swans gliding down a river.
Beautiful.
And then you can show them the fabric, and which is a Zweigart based fabric in this beautiful like powder blue color, which is gonna just pop. I mean, seriously pop. So it's so pretty. I love that color. Okay, so you can order the box between now and the 25th of May. And yeah, you can show them the threads and stuff too. So, and you get all that included in your box, which is so great.
Swan Lake.
Swan Lake. And there is an Ada option as well. Yes. Obviously, Pam got the linen, but there's an Ada option too. And then you get the finishing materials for it. So the little back fabric, which is adorable, brings out the pink. I love it. And the Ricky Racky, which is cute. And okay, then you get a couple of beautiful gifts as well. A floral bar of hand soap, which is like industrial size. I mean, it's heavy. Okay, smells amazing.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
very heavy though.
That's what I said. It's very heavy.
Suitable for vegans, cruelty-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free.
It's and dirt-free because it's soap. Thank you so much. Okay, and then, of course, the little bag of tea.
Oh yeah, the bag of tea. Where do I put it?
Right there. And then the sweet treat.
Yeah.
You know why we love our sweet treats is milk chocolate mallow from Mallow and Marsh.
Mallow and Marsh. Okay.
Okay, so the box is $20 for Ada, or, well, euro, to be fair. Or pounds. I don't know.
You cannot beat it.
But it's not expensive. And then I think the 22 is for the linen. So that is great. And if this is your first time purchasing from Historical Sampler Co., we do have a 10% discount code for all of our first-time purchasers.
Right.
So that code is welcome in all caps. So I will put all this information below for you so you can check it out. So, thank you so much, Historical Sampler. That is so pretty.
Thank you guys, Joanne and Suzanne.
I might steal it from Pam too. So, Pam said, "Can we eat this now?" I said, "No, we're eating it in the video." Oh,
what?
There's a chocolate covered marshmallow.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
I know. So go get that.
Yep. Super good.
That's not gonna last through the video.
Nope. No, it won't last through the video.
Anyway.
So, thank you, Historical Sampler Company.
Go get you a box.
Go get you a cotton twine box. What? And then last but certainly not least, is the Twin Peak Primitives pattern of the week. And that is a pattern that we all decide on as a group that we want to offer to all of you at a 25% off discount. And we have been working our way through all of the Twin Peak Primitives market releases from this past March.
Right.
And so the name of this week's pattern of the week is what, Pam?
Jane Austen Quaker.
Jane Austen Quaker.
Well, I mean...
What do you mean, Pam?
Everybody's commemorating Jane Austen.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
And the model of this is, or has been until maybe she remodeled stuff at Keepsakes.
Well, we have it still at the shop.
Yeah, is at Keepsakes. If you really want to have a good look, you need to stop in.
Yes, but for those of you unable to see the model in person,
right,
we will insert a photo of Jane Austen Quaker here. Gorge. Okay, yes. I know that there's a lot of Jane Austenite people out here. So, this week and this week only, you can get the Jane Austen Quaker at 25% off for all of our amazing viewers. You can go to either the Twin Peak Primitives website or their Etsy shop, both of which are linked below, for PDFs of that chart. If you would prefer to have a hard copy of the chart, that is so great too. We love that for you. However, if you do want a discounted copy, the only place to get a discounted copy is the TPP Limited Editions Etsy shop, which of course is linked below for you as well. So, no coupon code, no nothing you got to do. It's just automatically discounted. So, add it to your cart, and check out.
That's it. Okay. Go get you one.
Very exciting. All right.
Okay, that means it's time for
mail call. Okay, so I think both of our mail calls weren't actually in the mail. Right. They were handed to us, but either way, they were gifts, and thank you so much. So, we've mentioned our sweet local stitching friend, Jana, before, and on Friday, she came into the shop, and she had this for me, and she said that she thought she was going to make it. And I was like, I would hate for you to have to make this. But it's so freaking cute, and it's a needle minder, and it's just perfect. Look at that. Look at all the sparkle on it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it so much. So, thank you so much, Jana. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah. And, I mean, where is the preview?
It's time, don't you think?
Where is the preview for part 2? I'm over it.
Yeah.
Get it together, wicked.
I have a feeling they're looking at 6 months. So maybe next month. Yeah.
Don't get my hopes up, man. Thank you, Jana.
A lovely pair of ladies, was it?
Yep.
Came into the shop, what day? Saturday? Friday.
Right.
It didn't work Saturday.
Right.
Friday, and one of the lovely ladies named Nikki.
No, Ricky.
Who lives... Oh, Ricky. Why did I say Nikki?
Because you read it and thought it said N.
No, it's Ricky, and she lives down in Florida.
Yep.
And she handed Stephanie a stack of magazines.
And leaflets, to be fair.
And leaflets.
Yep.
And she said she told Stephanie, she said, these are for your mother. Why? Because they all have angels
They all have angels on them, y'all.
So here's one from back in the day, Stitch World X Stitch.
Look at that.
Angels. There's a Alma Lynn in here.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. They're all cute.
There's so many angels in this.
Every kind of angel you could possibly imagine.
Every variety. We got garden angels. Yep. We got beach angels.
Some of these magazines I've had for a long time.
Is this Alma Lynn? Yeah. No, Jeanette Cruz.
Well, Jeanette Cruz, but Alma Lynn does not.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
My bad.
So,
wow.
Those of you who are vintage.
Yeah. You'll
lovers,
love it.
Gosh, some of these. We loved to backstitch back in the day.
Oh, backstitching was your favorite.
I mean, we lived to backstitch.
We lived to backstitch.
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
this has the game board too.
Yeah, and that's a magazine I think I have because of that game board. Yeah, which is another one of my things. Good Nature Girls. I mean, do you remember these? Good Nature Girls.
Seasons of Angels. Okay, wait. Where was the... go back one or two. This one.
Yeah.
I just think he's kind of cute.
I do too.
Look at him.
Look
at him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to do this whole stocking, but I might do that. That is really
cross stitch, cross country stitching. Crazy for cross stitch.
Crazy for cross stitch.
That's right. But we lived to backstitch.
That was weird. Okay.
What, your phone just turned on?
No, it was a spam call.
Oh, it was a spam call.
I was turning my ringer off though. That's weird. This is just really pretty, I think. He's kind of cute. I don't know why I'm obsessed with him, but I am.
Anyway, thank you, Ricky. Ricky from Green Cove Springs, Florida.
Pam. Green Cove Springs.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, she and her friend came in.
I don't know if it was your sister. I should have asked, but they look like twins, frankly.
Oh, okay.
So.
Friends or family?
Whatever.
Either
fellow stitchers, as they say.
Okay.
All right, so that was all of the mail call.
That's all the mail call, hand delivered to Stephanie at Keepsakes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. You want to go next?
Yeah, sure.
On the haul.
I belong to the Circle of Friends. I want to say it right now. This is from Silver Needle. A little help from our friends' stitching circle. And I believe that the kits come out quarterly, I think. And
yes, I think you're right.
They're full kits. So I really kind of don't keep track.
I don't really think about it.
I don't think about it.
They just sort of show up.
But this one is the first of the latest round.
Yeah.
And it's from Teresa Vanette. And it's called Friends. And it's just as sweet as could be. So
it's so cute.
That's what it looks like.
Look how sweet this is. Pam, I might steal it. It's so cute. And I know that in the little information sheet they send, they say that this is supposed to be, what did they say?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Okay, so her little, it's supposed to be Teresa and her little sister who's 7 years younger.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But we're going to pretend that it's Pam and I.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, and you get all the things.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's darling. They also sent a package of seeds.
So we're just going to sprinkle them and see what happens.
Just see. Cause
why not? It's been rainy as heck, so we might as well. And they wrapped them in DMC. That's cute.
Yeah, and a little package of Jelly Bellies.
Obviously.
So,
I love
that for my membership in that.
Yeah, that's a great club to be in.
Also, if you haven't heard, Sherry at Colorado Cross Stitcher has been remastering some of the out-of-print Birds of a Feather cross stitches, and this was one I didn't already have the original of. So
that's great.
Yeah. And I guess it came out in 2001.
So
original copyright, and now from Sherry Berger, 2025.
Yep.
And it's called Spring Home.
It's so cute.
Just darling.
I'm so sorry about the changing lights today.
Yeah, it's clouds moving pretty fast, I think.
Clouds and sun, and it's just annoying.
It's going in and out, and we can't really do anything about it.
We can't do anything about it at all, actually, because that is weather.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
that's so cute.
We always check on the emails. You should sign up for Sherry's email.
You should.
To see if she might be remastering.
And have we combined our Birds of a Feather collections together?
No, and we probably should. But usually her brain is
pretty quick,
firing on all four.
But I have all of my Birds of a Feather together. Do you have all your Birds of a Feather together?
I think so, actually.
Oh, I'm nervous about this Jelly Belly. That one looks sketchy.
Oh, okay.
It's like lemon poppy seed.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Ooh, in a jelly bean? No, thank you. Okay. New month means new charts from Teresa Kogut.
Yep.
For her Patreons. This was the design for tiers 2, 3, and 4 called Wild Blossoms. Very pretty. A lot this month are on dark fabric. At least that's what she's...
I mean, you don't have to do it on dark fabric.
Right. This is... Oh, this was funny. This is called Tabby's Midnight Garden. And if Mac were a girl, I might be apt to stitch this, but clearly he's not. But when she first showed her Patreons this chart, if you look at the bird sitting on top of the handle basket, the basket handle, excuse me, she had charted it in as the bird taking a little dump on the, and we all had a good laugh over that.
That's actually really funny.
It did not make it into the final design.
Obviously not. A little poo-poo, little fertilizer.
What did I do?
Did you print?
I printed it twice. Yeah. Tier 4 got Garden Chicks, which is just as sweet as can be, and that's
really cute. I like her.
Yeah,
she's cute.
She's very cute. That was tier 4, and then I clearly printed this twice, so I'll show you the larger. This is the $5 ornament that she offers, and this is called Hen House. So if you happen to be into chickens or have chickens, I mean, this is your month. You need to be signing up for. Lots of cute people I've seen are building hen houses. Hi, Lynn.
Just so you know, that's not what we're doing. We're not building hen houses.
We will not be building a hen house.
Shocking.
Couple of things that I've had Stephanie pick up for me, order for me through Keepsakes. I've been collecting the Holiday Harmony ornaments from Mill Hill. So this is the harp.
So cute.
I have them all now, I think.
That is the last one, so yeah.
And then this one...
so sweet.
This is part of my cocktail collection, I guess. Anyway, this is called Old Fashioned.
This is new.
Oh, this is new? Mm-hmm. And you just got it because you knew I would like it?
Well, I showed it to you first.
Yeah.
And you said, yes, please.
Oh, okay. You just showed it to me? I don't remember.
Yeah, this is part of their, 2025.
Oh, okay. Brand new. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, their spring bouquet collection. And it's just so cute.
It's so cute. It's just darling.
Yeah.
And,
this is taking so long to get in.
I don't know why.
Because everybody wants it. So it's been back ordered forever.
So, of course, Leela's Studio. This is the Winter Quaker, people. And this is called Peace on Earth. And it's just absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Look at this thing.
Yeah. It's got everything on it that anybody could possibly want that has to do with winter. It's just absolutely
it's so
from polar bears
beautiful.
To horse-drawn carriages to
ice skaters.
There's
everything. Even a fox.
It's just amazing. Cardinals.
It is so good.
Just amazing.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
So I'm sure that Leela's been printing these off, getting these printed.
Yeah.
Like nobody's business.
It's just nuts. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it so much.
I just love it.
Yeah.
It's called for 40 count Patriots Brew.
Well, you should finish summer first.
Okay.
Just
Do I
saying.
have to?
No.
Oh, I just love it.
I know. Look at the freaking porcupine.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Or hedgehog, I guess.
There's another one over there.
Yep.
Isn't that another hedgehog?
Yep.
Do you associate hedgehogs with winter?
They're forest animals, so yeah.
Okay.
But
Squirrel,
I suppose you
fox,
don't have to put one in if you don't want to.
Peace dove. There are 2 polar bears on here.
There are.
And what is that? What would you guess that is?
A beaver.
A beaver? Partridge.
With the pears.
All together now.
I love when we do that.
Yeah. There you go. So. All
right. I have one thing of haul. This is, again, a new one from Mill Hill. To add to their Main Street collection. I just think this is freaking cute as heck. And
I mean, who thinks? Let's design a butcher shop.
A butcher shop. It's just funny, and I
if
love it.
If anybody should do it, Mill Hill should do
it. Right. Well, what do you need on a Main Street?
You need a butcher shop.
Obviously. So.
Clearly.
I picked that up for myself. So.
Okay.
That's all the haul, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Add to cart. Excellente.
All right. We skipped the whole section last weekend, and we want to, and I take full responsibility for that.
Yep. I can't do everything.
No. We want to thank 2 ladies, so this is 2 weeks worth.
Yeah.
We want to thank Jana from last week, and we want to thank Jana and Carol from this week.
Yes. Absolutely.
Or maybe it's
the other way
Jana
around.
and Carol from last week and Jana again this week. We don't know.
Either way, Jana and Carol, we love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So that link for Buy Me a Coffee is in the description box below. If you would like to send us a little support, we would appreciate it.
Yeah.
And one last order of business.
Okay. So I did want to give you all a little bit of a Keepsakes website update.
Yeah.
First and foremost, on June 1, the Keepsakes web shop is going to be basically disabled. Okay? So, because of StitchCon, right? Not for any other reason, just StitchCon. So, because there is no way, shape, or form that we'll be able to fulfill online orders and get ready for StitchCon. So, just a heads up about that. Also, we will have one more kit of the month for the month of May that's coming. You guys, she's a stunner. Okay? She's going to be so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Okay? I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So, love, love, love. And then, also, one thing that we are trying to do for this year is to have more fabric up on our website. So, we recently received a box of fabric from Fox and Rabbit with their 2 new market colors in there. We also received 2 months worth of Bestitch Me fabric. That is also up there. Bestitch Me is like the only person right now who is hand dyeing 36 count even weave. So we're trying to capitalize on that and get some of that in for our customers. So, and the fabric that Pam is stitching the petroglyphs on, the Wild Bouquet, that was the shop fabric of the month as well. So we have that option up on the website too. Okay, so we're selling them in fat quarters, and so you can go check it out. I just want everyone to know about that. But if there is something that has been on the Keepsakes website that you want to purchase before StitchCon or whatever, please do that in the coming few weeks. So, very exciting.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Hard to believe it's going to be almost a month away, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's exciting.
Oh boy.
Yep.
All right, so that pretty much wraps it up from here.
Yep.
And we've got a baseball game to watch. And,
we do.
Dinner to fix and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah. Big dinner. We're just doing chili reheated. It's very exciting. It's my favorite meal.
Yeah, yeah. We hope that you have a great week. Enjoy your stitching.
Yeah.
And enjoy the outside if that's your thing.
We're going to go sprinkle these outside and see what happens.
The earth won't know what happened to it.
It won't.
Honestly.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
We'll see what happens.
Oh, they're cute though. Look how cute. Look,
does it
planting guide. Plan, prepare, plant, patience, purpose. I'm just going to go throw them around.
What are they for? Flowers?
Yes, Pam.
Wildflowers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Honeybee wildflower seed mix. That's that one.
Okay.
Honeybee wildflower seed mix. I think they all might be the same. Yep.
To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. You know who said that? Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? This is wildflowers.
I don't want bees though. I mean, some of you love bees. I don't like bees.
Well, they're not going to come get you. There's 65% annual, 35% perennial.
Oh, so some will
blossom all the time?
Some will...
Pam, what if I just throw them around and we get the most beautiful garden you've ever seen? Wait,
whatever.
We'll show you pictures.
If you don't know it yet, you know we're not yard people.
Nope. So
don't do dirt.
We're going to throw them out and hope for the best.
Anyway. So, we hope that every project you pick up, you just can't seem to put down.
Oh, hope you love it.
Hope you love them all. So, we'll see you in a week.
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I am Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.